Wealth, abundance, and prosperity. Today, I want us to talk about the Met Gala 2025. So, I was on the internet and I saw a couple of people and they were talking about the Met Gala, going to the Met Gala, and all these stuff. And then I was like, okay, I'm going to follow this trend just to see what's happening here because I noticed a reoccurring pattern. And this pattern showed up as a dress code. I was like, okay, what's going on here? So, the dress code was women wearing suits. And I was like, okay, why? And then I noticed that the Met Gala 2025, with that specific dress code, was ushering an imbalance of power between the masculine and the feminine. So, check this out. If a man wears a G string today, we won't consider that man, we as in like the queens of this world, we won't consider that man a masculine man anymore. He's now a feminine man because he wore a symbol of women. Just as much as a suit is a symbol of power for men, a dress is a symbol of femininity for women. I feel my most feminine when I'm in like free, wearing a free dress. I feel my most feminine. So, ladies, you need to start asking yourself, what is my legacy? Why am I doing what I'm doing? What legacy do I want to leave on this earth? And you have to realize that men need to have their own voice and power, and they need to own something that is solely theirs, and women do not have to wear it or own it. We need to get back to respecting men because the Met Gala disrespected men entirely. It was a whole complete disrespect of men and what men stand for. Okay. I was online again the other day and I saw a woman wearing boyfriend jean with a boxer. And I was like, you wearing boyfriend jean with a boxer. So you went to the boyfriend section and you wore boxes. You bought them and you wore them. What does that say? It's something that you are imbalancing power between the feminine and the masculine. So let me tell you a little story about how I grew up. I actually, when I was growing up, I was wearing dresses and skirts only. I started wearing pants and trousers when I was in university. However, growing up, I was wearing pants, skirts. I was wearing dresses and skirts only. So these ladies who participated in looking like men at the Met Gala, ask yourself, why would I do that? Why would I make myself look like a man because I want to be associated with the Met Gala? Who are the Met Galas? Who are these Met Galas people? What do they stand for? What legacy do they really stand for? And why would they give me a theme where I look like a man? You have to ask yourself these questions. Don't just say because I'm seen, then it's fine. Because I'm paid, then it's fine. I rejected a job because I asked the person, what's the purpose of this? They couldn't answer me. I'm like, my time is worth more than money. And then that's it. You have got to get to a point where your time, your reputation is worth more than the money and the cloud that you wanna chase and stuff like that. You have got to get to that point where you ask yourself, what legacy am I living by doing this? This action that I'm doing right now, what legacy is it developing? We've got to really step back from trying to look like men. When I see a man with beard and a weave, I see a confused man. When I see a woman who has feminine features and is trying to look like a man, I see a traumatized person. So it's either you're going to continue a legacy of trauma, a legacy of confusion, or you're going to step into your power and say that I'm a woman. I'm going to be a woman. And I'm a man, and I'm gonna be a man. If you're a man, I'm a woman. I'm just speaking for men too. You have got to take your power back from chasing the crowd, like as long as I'm seen. Now when I see people doing things without purpose, it's like you are one of those people who have this in mind, like as long as people see me with specific people. Sorry. Hey, please don't hurt him. You've got to now ask yourself, okay, I'm seen at the Met Gala wearing a suit looking like a man, but why? Why do I want to look like a man? Why do I want to effeminize the whole culture of men? Why? Because now, even if a man wears a suit right now, it's like, oh, women can wear suits too. But if a man wears a dress, we like, why are you doing that? So it's up to us to correct these things. Instead of continuing a legacy of confusion and a legacy of chasing clouds, you need to step into your power and ask yourself, why am I doing this? Why am I at the Met Gala wearing a suit, looking like a man? It doesn't make you powerful, it makes you look confused. That's all. And men, I respect men who stay manly, and I respect women who stay womanly. Don't chase cloud. Okay, ask yourself, what legacy am I leaving? Okay. Much love and blessings, tremendous wealth, abundance, and prosperity, and your wealthy life starts right now.